With a time of use tariff, your monthly bill is also based on the amount of electricity you consume, but the rate that you pay for each kilowatt hour is determined by when you use it. Time of use rates are designed to influence behavior. Utilities are trying to get their customers, well, primarily residential customers, to cut back on how much electricity they use during peak times. If people can change some of their habits, then utilities can better manage the capacity of power plants, and that can help reduce the frequency and severity of demand spikes, especially during the hot summer months. For time of use, utilities generally designate 3 blocks of time, although some use only two. The block with the highest consumption is known as peak time or on peak. This is probably mid afternoon to early evening, perhaps something like 3 p.m. to 7 p.m. The block when consumption is lowest is considered off peak. It might start at 9 p.m. on one day and go to 11 a.m. the next. The blocks in between are frequently referred to as mid peak or shoulders, perhaps 11 a.m. to 3 p.m., and then again from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. And that brings us to a time of use billing statement. Just as with the straight usage bill, the level of demand is being tracked but not included in the calculations. What is used to calculate the bill is the amount of kilowatt hours consumed, which is shown as the total for the month and the amount for each time block. The usage for each block is then brought down to the bill calculation area and lined up with the block specific rate per kilowatt hour. And here are the other line items based on consumption. Some utilities have different rates for these, also based on their respective time of use. But this one doesn't, so the cost for each line item is calculated using the total kilowatt hours consumed. And then you have the various miscellaneous charges to get to the subtotal and ultimately the total.